Good evening and welcome into the Tuesday, June 29th, 2021 edition of WHKY-TV News. I'm Rob Eastwood, filling in for Ralph Mangum. Fentress Fountain fills in for Ralph on the crime report in just a few minutes. A cooler day today, saw a few showers around, and also temperatures not quite as hot as we may see tomorrow. Fentress Fountain will have the weather forecast later in this news. We'll find out how hot it is going to get. Jason Savage has sports, which includes details on CVCC's participation in the National Bassmaster Championships. And at the end of the show tonight, Fentress is going to show us a great way to cool down in Newton this summer. Topping our news tonight, a sad story out of Statesville. There were 3 children shot last night, and one of those children passed away as a result of their injuries. According to the Statesville Police Department, just before 7 p.m. Monday, officers responded to an address on Wilson Lee Boulevard in Statesville. Police found 2 children outside of the home who had suffered gunshot wounds. One was a 9-year-old female, the other a 7-year-old male. Officers arrived. They immediately began life-saving efforts while waiting for EMS. Witnesses said that a white vehicle that may have been a Mercedes southbound in the 1300 block of Wilson Lee Boulevard had an individual inside the vehicle firing shots. Both children were transported from the scene to the hospital. The 9-year-old female passed away. The 7-year-old boy was still being treated for his injuries as of earlier today. While the Statesville Police Department was processing the crime scene on Wilson Lee Boulevard, gunshots were heard shortly after 8:30 p.m. on nearby New Bern Avenue. In that case, a 10-year-old male suffered a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. Witnesses said they saw a vehicle which was also white but described as a possible Honda Accord drive by with an individual shooting from inside. The Iredell County Sheriff's Office and Mooresville Police Department responded and assisted with crowd control and scene security. The Statesville Police Department does not believe that the children were the intended targets of these shootings. Statesville Police are continuing their investigation. If you have any information on either of these shootings, contact them at 704-878-3406. And go to our website, WHKY.com, for updates on this developing story. Townhomes were damaged in a fire yesterday in Hickory. Just before 12 noon Monday, Hickory firefighters were dispatched to 2240 15th Avenue Northeast. That's Bradford Square Townhomes. Firefighters responded with 2 engines, 1 ladder, 1 heavy rescue, 2 battalion chiefs, and command staff. Upon arriving at the scene, fire personnel reported smoke visible from the front of a 2-story multi-unit townhome complex. After further investigation, a working fire was discovered on the rear of the building, on a deck, and spreading into the building. The fire was quickly brought under control. Damage is considered moderate, with some extension into the townhomes and attic space. 2 units were affected by the fire, displacing a total of 4 residents. There were no injuries. Catawba County EMS and the Hickory Police Department also responded. Hickory fire investigators determined the cause of the fire to be unintentional due to hot coals left in the charcoal grill. The fire department issued a reminder that during this time of year, grill fires can be a common occurrence. Fire personnel want to remind everyone that you should never leave a lit grill unattended that is still hot or smoking. Make sure charcoal ashes are out by soaking them with water before discarding them or leaving them alone. A suspect has been charged with kidnapping in Burke County. Yesterday, 27-year-old Jonathan Thomas Bristol was arrested and charged with felony kidnapping, domestic violence protective order violation, and probation violation. Bristol was placed in jail in Morganton following the arrest under a $150,000 secured bond. District court appearances were scheduled for yesterday and July 8th, and a Superior Court date is set for August 16th. Well, more crime news coming up after this break. Fentress Fountain has the Tuesday Crime Report, so stay with us here on WHKY-TV News.